Yeah, yeah. You know what it is, boy. We right back at it like crack addicts, but hold on. Read that motherfucking disclaimer, goddammit. We ain't playing with y'all no more.
Read it twice.
Yeah, read that motherfucker 3 times. And you know the drill. I gotta place this shit, man. I gotta do what I gotta do, man. And y'all tap in, because I'm gonna put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Tap in. But in the meantime, read that motherfucking disclaimer. You know what I'm talking about?
Is this heat by heat?
This is heat by heat.
All right.
We just getting started, baby. I don't think they know. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Oh boy. If that music don't get you ready, I don't know what the fuck will. You know what I'm talking about? It's a whole motherfucking vibe over here, you know what I'm saying? But you know this is what we do, man. Chill out and read that goddamn disclaimer. We don't need motherfuckers getting booty hurt over here. You know what I'm saying? Taking shit the wrong way. We almost there. Hang tight. You know I gotta put this shit everywhere so you motherfuckers understand it. You motherfuckers know how to tap in. Because the link is pinned, baby. It is pinned 2 times, goddammit. 2 times, 2 times. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I hope y'all read this shit. I said, I hope y'all read this shit. You see the disclaimer? All right. Check it out. We back in the building, man. We back in the motherfucking building. And you know what? I got to say this, man. Good to have you back again.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I feel all the shade coming from that side of the table.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Because if this was a job, which it is a job, your ass would have been fired already, man.
If this was a job, I would have filed a motherfucking grievance
on your motherfucking day off.
HR because my concerns are not being heard.
Craig, you're going to get fired on your day off. Craig, you're going to get fired on your day off, son. All right, look. Let's get serious. Let's get serious real quick. You know the drill already. You know what I'm saying? I already said it, but I'm going to say it again. Hey, we back at it like crack addicts, goddammit. You know what this is, man. This is Unwrapped, boy. You know what I'm saying? Do I have to say it again?
I mean, well, and also we need y'all to chime in from YouTube, please.
Chime in from YouTube. If you fucking with Facebook, man, please move over. We're trying to make our motherfucking YouTube channel pop. You know what I'm saying? We want it to pop. Don't forget to subscribe and like, do all that shit, comment. We want everything. We want all the smoke. We want all the motherfucking smoke. You know what I'm saying? Smoke. And before we get started, I'm gonna tell you right now who I am. I am your boy Heat Detector. And of course, that's it.
Maybe you should be thankful for applause. There are people that don't get applause.
Okay.
Motherfuckers out here who introduce themselves and they be dry as hell.
All right, let me humble myself then. Go ahead and tell the people who you are.
It's not VINO in this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
it's not VINO in this bitch.
Okay, so if you're talking about humility, then why in the fuck you get gunshots and horns and hand claps?
Because I need, goddammit. You understand what I'm saying?
I guess. All right, well, whatever the fuck that is, we also got the engineers somewhere, somehow, hijacking our show.
We're cracking.
There it is.
No neighborhood.
See, I can't even get that kind of introduction.
Maybe if your tone was a bit nicer, you would.
All right, good, cool. I'll put that in my back motherfucking pocket. Check this out. We got something special tonight. And you know what? I know that I say this shit all the motherfucking time.
You do.
Because every show is fucking special.
Yeah.
And right now we got a Southside, I want to say Southside legend. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So we should just roll out the virtual red carpet. You know what I'm saying?
We got to roll out the virtual something. Virtual bitches, virtual red carpets, some ace of spades, some goddamn something, some drink. I don't know about you, but I'm ready.
Virtual bitches is a thing.
So I'm rolling out the drink. Tonight, we have no other than Southside's finest. VINO G is in the motherfucking building. What's cracking, fam? Look. You see, he ready.
Welcome.
He got the backwood going. He bling the fuck out. He ready. He probably dressed like that.
We can't see you, player, because you're shining.
Yeah, you blind over here.
Hey, man, it's a long grind.
Yeah, man, look, man, we are happy to have you on the show tonight, man. I've been anxious about this shit all motherfucking week. Man, look, man, before we even go anywhere right now, before we even make a motherfucking move, tell these people, because some people will be tapping in from different places, different states, they may not know who in the fuck you is. Tell them where you're from and what you represent. Tell them, spit your truth, bro.
Well, shit, I'm VINO G, the real VINO G, Southside legend, man. I've been in here for a minute. Y'all know me. 41 albums on iTunes. You know what I'm saying? Get with me, man.
Damn! Wait! Stop!
Hey!
Hold on. God damn! I gotta stop you right there. Did you say 41 motherfucking albums on iTunes?
41 albums. What kind of? That's crazy.
41 albums on iTunes.
What kind of fuckery is going on here? What kind of Tupacery is going on here? 41 albums on iTunes. Can we get some motherfucking gunshots, hand claps? That's a whole motherfucking Eugenics on that shit. Let me ask you, how many years in the game you got?
Oh, man, it's over 20, man. It's over 20. Over 20 in the game.
41. That means that's like 2 albums every year then. God damn.
Well, at my average, I mean, I can't do 2 a year. I feel bad, so I got to give music, man. That's what I'm here for.
Okay. Again, can we pump the motherfucking brakes on this shit real quick? Understand it. So that would mean, and shit, we've been trying to even get into the first part of this fucking interview. This shit gonna be crazy because I'm just trying to wrap my mind around how many songs you have on iTunes and whatever. Mm-hmm. So that means that you must be a recording motherfucking monster.
So if somebody looking for you, they know where you at.
They know where I'm at, and you know what's crazy? Like, I always put out records at this same pace before, you got the social networks and shit blowing up like this. We had stores and we was handing them out like that. But we was master peeing out the trunk before, you know what I'm saying, we was able to get counted for the streams of like they doing it now, So we've been doing that.
See?
There's nothing new to us.
See what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Brianna Gaten is giving hand claps. You got to excuse me because I like to let the people know that they're being observed when they're watching. You know what I'm saying? So you got to excuse me when I just randomly say shout out to so and so who's saying doing whatever. And Mario Film, shout out to him. He threw fire in the emojis. You know what I'm saying? So apparently the people are fucking with you.
41 albums.
But again, before we get into
shout out to my brother Mario Film, you know how we come.
Before we get into the more deep shit, my apologies for interrupting you, but I couldn't get past that 41 album. You know what I'm saying? That had to be addressed. But my apologies. Please continue introducing yourselves to the people that may be not knowing you, may not know
they can pull
who you are, or whatever.
It's always VINO music out there for you to find. It's everywhere,
No. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. We got a whole segment for you can let them know all that shit towards the end of the show.
But just kind of give us a little synopsis of who you are, like
a little background check,
like a little, like your background, like how you was raised,
little background check, little background
how
check.
you got into hip hop.
I just said a little background check.
I'm Chicago raised, man. Chicago raised. I was born. I came up on the east side. That's where I grew up as a kid. So I was 6 years old, 7. I moved you know what I'm saying, to my area, you know what I'm saying, what we call that Auburn Gresham or whatever, you know what I mean? So as a kid, I was introduced to hip hop very young, you know what I'm saying? So I was always taught to use my pen instead of my hands unless I had to, you know. So I always had that pen, so I always landed that early. So I mean, growing up, man, I was always in the talent shows as a kid. 9 years old, you know, they got me battling and doing shit like that. So this is what I do, man. This is my vein. So I just progressed, and I kept putting out records, man, performing, and you know, we were blessed to jump on a tour. We did a tour of the North Side, and that's from that tour I gained my internship, which got me with J Records. Which the internship was through Jive that pushed me over to J Records. And it was crazy because the internship was actually, you know, they was gonna put me on like, you know, basically the editing side or whatever. They didn't have no idea that I knew how to engineer my own music or anything. But when I showed them that, you know, it just turned me up another level. They introduced me to distribution, you know what I'm saying, and that from there, you know what I mean. I ran distribution, and you know, it just went kind of went crazy from there, man. And I just kept putting out records.
Yeah, that's kind of like
kept grinding, and then I got, you know, I was able to stumble my way into the radio again. You know, I was on the radio when I put out my first record, because I might want to rewind a little bit, because I had one major record I put out first. So this was I was 18. I had 3 bad record deals at 18. You know what I'm saying? So that was on my first album.
You said three bad record deals?
Yeah, I signed 3 bad record deals at 18 with no guidance at all. You know, I was a kid trying to.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Because you know, there's an old adage that says, "Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me." What the fuck happened that third goddamn time?
Well, all the deals were actually at once, so it was all, you know, a connected deal. It was basically I was signed to a label, and then we had a compilation deal, and you know, other deals. It was all connected. But yeah, the deal, they were bogus. I had 3 songs on WGCI spinning. So that's when I was 18.
But the question is, and the reason I'm asking these questions again, I promise you, I'm cutting you off for a reason, but I don't mean to. You got 3 different deals, and so the question is, and the reason I'm asking these questions, because there are going to be people that are going to be listening to this, and maybe they learn from the mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Because this is another part of the show. You know, when we talk to artists, we want to dig a little deep. We want to find out where they fucked up. We want to, you know, and get their input. You know what I'm saying? Because there's people out there that are trying to do the same goddamn thing. And in my thought process, you know, they used to say the game is to be sold, not told, which is a falsity, because the game is to be told, not sold. You know what I'm saying? Especially for us people of color. You know what I mean? When they teach us, and not trying to get deep, but when they teach us how to hide it from each other, then they're holding us from doing shit like we're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So when I ask you these questions about these fucked up deals, now I get it. So it was a kind of a 3-part deal. I get it and understand it. But when within that 3-part deal, because let me ask you this 2-part question. Did you signing was all 3 of those deals at once?
Yeah. It was all
and maybe you
it was all
okay. So okay. So you had nobody look over the shit, no lawyers, no nothing. Did you have your uncle Ray look over it?
And see that's where it went crazy, because the deals were actually with people I knew. You know, these were people I knew, like I thought they were family, and that's where you went. That's why I went wrong as a kid. You know, is in this industry, there's no trust or it's no friends as far as that part. You know, when the money's involved,
right?
You know, you guys know everybody. You know,
Come on, man.
Different person.
Come on, man.
So those
I've been in this game for too long.
Yeah, those 3 records were spinning on GCI, and then, you know, to come to find out, you know, the people that my contract,
He'll be back in, but you see, that's the problem. People don't understand. You don't give the contract to Uncle fucking Ray Ray or Auntie TT or whoever in the fuck. You give that shit to a motherfucking lawyer so you understand what the fuck is going on, or at least somebody that you can trust and understand that understands the game and really knows.
That's the thing. That's the thing, because I was saying to their company, so we I had my people. We sat down, we signed the contract. Everything was cool. This was my.
Uh-oh, he keep popping in and out.
Sound like it's a signal.
Crazy.
Yeah,
are you getting me? Is my phone cutting off?
Yo, bro, you keep popping in and out.
Keep coming in and out.
You keep popping in and out.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, no, we can hear you, but it goes black, and then you're still talking. There it is again. You went black, and then now you're back. Man, you better fix your what you got. Chinese internet.
Yeah, so
Starlink.
I mean, we good. I mean, so that's what happened with that, man. I teach the kids all day, man. The trust factor in this industry, man. You can't trust nobody. So
okay, look.
Definitely
Somebody said Match Game Chapo said it's your Wi-Fi, daddy. I hope that ain't a whole dude.
It's your Wi-Fi, baby daddy.
It's your Wi-Fi, baby daddy. I don't know, but that's a.
Maybe you might want to try dropping, restarting, and then coming back. That might just fix it all together.
I'm not on there.
No, you are now.
But you it's a little glitchy, and then you'll completely pop out your screen and go black, and then you'll come back.
Am I straight now?
Match Gang Chapo says fire, 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 strong 100 emoji. Eric Riley. Hey, Eric Riley, I keep telling you, bro, get your goddamn government off this shit, bro. Damn, Tall E. Get your goddamn government off that. Change your motherfucking name, fam.
No, I don't think he gives a fuck.
Yeah, we got you. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, okay, check this out. So one question, because you said something earlier. You said that when the money gets involved, people start acting funny, and this I know from experience. I've been in this music game for a long time. I've dealt with a lot of different shit, and one of the things I tell people all the time, like, you're only as strong as your weakest link. You know what I'm saying? And because when everybody has to know their position and understand that position. Of course, if you're better or you're supposed to be doing something else, then your work ethic should be working on 41 goddamn albums on fucking, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
You got to show the main guy what you doing. Hold your position, fam, because when this guy goes, it's your turn after that. Unlike some Nelly situation.
Yeah.
He had the lunatics, right? Everybody fell back and understood their position. You feel me?
Until they didn't.
Because Nelly got too big, and then they thought they were better than Nelly. They probably were lyrically, but that's not what the country wanted to hear at that moment. You know what I'm saying? And you can't get mad at Nelly because he blew, because you already knew the nigga was going to blow up. That's why he was the one head first in charge. Let me ask you about your team, your squad. How solid are they? Are there any weak links? Now, be honest.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't see none.
Everybody got Uncle Remus or a motherfucking a drunk uncle in the back to swear he got it under control, but really don't. Because I'm not nigga. But anyways, that's another story.
I mean, everybody got one, man, but I can't. I don't want to name one.
I'm talking about your team, son. I'm talking about your team.
No,
any weak links in your team?
No, I don't got a weak link in my squad. Hell no. No, it's not a weak
hell
link.
no. He said hell no. Well, after 3 fucked up contracts, I would hope to God that you figured something out. Yeah, but it seems like you figured it out, because the way you gleaming right now, boy. Mm-hmm. I swear to God, I feel like I've been Jacob the jeweler, but I can't reach out and touch nothing. But
what keeps you motivated?
Look, see.
What keeps me motivated? My love of the music.
Oh,
my love of the music.
The love of music. Ain't that some shit? That reminds me of something.
Hey, we don't fuck with Jacob. I was just in Houston with Johnny, man.
Oh, Johnny Dang?
Yeah.
The little Vietnamese nigga?
He ain't Vietnamese. But yeah, I was with Johnny, man.
He's Vietnamese, bro.
Yeah.
He's either Vietnamese or Laotian.
We was just with Johnny in Houston.
Well, goddamn, how can we get down with your team and get some change? I need a chain from Johnny Gang.
I guess we need to break
y'all
out the bars.
Come on, man. We got more shit coming, man. Y'all
no. I got bars, son. I got bars, son.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. We loading the roster up, man. I just signed two new artists last week. I got one coming. Next Tuesday? We got a new signing coming in, so yeah. We definitely prepared, man.
That's what's happening, man. That's what's happening. Let me ask you. With your growth right now, right? Again, two-part question. How did you get to a point where you were understanding your growth? And the other part of the question is, where do you see realistically, where do you see yourself at in 5 years?
I first started seeing a growth in the numbers. Right. My YouTube numbers went from 0 to 20 to 50 to 75. The subscribers went up, and that was just with the moving around and people, hearing more. So that I actually was able to see the growth in that, and it's kind of like where I see myself in 5 years. I say where I see myself in 10 years running my company, still delivering music to this industry, whether it be me or my artists or these movies we working on. Until I leave here, it won't be no stopping this.
So what you're really talking about is legacy.
I'm talking about this legacy. I'm living my legacy, you know what I'm saying, every day, and what I'm giving. And that legacy, this shit it's not gonna stop. It's always gonna be this Mass Gang records. It's always gonna be something from me, whether it be my artist, my company, or my face, you know what I'm saying? So I love music. So, that's the thing, man. I don't I got shot up in 2003. I had to learn how to walk again, and I had to sit down.
See, that was going to be my next question.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. What was going to be on that?
That was going to be my next question, because with the way the music industry is nowadays, right now, and if you like these young niggas coming into the game, they feel like if you talking and walking that way, they feel like you need to be tested, or you know what I'm saying, or like catch you lacking, or these types of things. How does that affect your music, and how does that affect how you move around, especially in a city like Chicago? We already know how this shit is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't move around stupidly. I know that's what's going on. We're a target now. I know. They're researching every word and want to see if you live in everything. I know what's going on, so I just I move accordingly. I try not to move blind, man. So
let me just say one thing before you say anything else. Don't move to LA and think it's fucking crazy, fucking stupid. Like it's like sweet.
Well, I think the mindset is one thing. Can we talk a little bit about that? Before you got shot up, what was your mind state like, and then after specifically?
Well, I was, when I got shot, man, it slowed me down. I was making music, you know what I'm saying, but I was young, so I was still trying to kind of figure out, my way. Yeah. I mean, I was young, so I was still trying to find my way, and then getting shot and slowing down and getting that time to think and understand my purpose was way more different.
Ooh, clearly understand your purpose.
So we kind of talked about it a little bit, where you say you don't have any weak links, but I'm just curious because you talked about how your roster is growing. So considering the climate in hip hop now and how it's so easy to just have some fuck shit creep in, what do you look for in an artist? And like, if you had somebody that was kind of like borderline, like, how would you handle that? Like, is there like a, I don't want to say a lecture, but is there, you know, some game that you would give?
It's gotta be a fucking lecture.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you sign to somebody and you know they got 1 foot in and 1 foot out, but you want to sign them because you know you see the potential.
Oh Lord.
That, you know, that happens.
You want me to, you know, Vino, you want me to handle this one, or you want to handle this one? Because this is pretty fucking easy to me. Go ahead. My bad.
Interviewing.
Shit.
I mean, you know,
My bad. Go ahead.
I mean, I just try to keep the drama away from the company, man. So if it looks like it's gonna be some hard for me to make music with you, I really don't give a shit if you Tupac or not. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? And so it has to be a vibe thing. You know what I'm saying? We gotta, you know, the way I choose my artists is a little different. I just don't be like, oh, well, this dude, you know. It has to be a vibe there, you know. And I kind of watch them on how they're living nowadays, because I mean, just like you said, it can come in your door at any time. You know what I'm saying? So the way I choose artists is definitely different. You know, so I keep all that as him.
So real quick, I don't know how to say this one, but it says
I think you should just get rid of it.
Get rid of what? Oh, so anyway, take care of your kids in the next 5 years or not. What the fuck that is? I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
There we go. They love me out there, man. You know, everybody don't love me.
You know what I'm saying? You plan on taking care of your kids in the next 5. Is somebody just threw a shot? Did somebody just throw a shot at my kids? Wait,
that's gotta be.
That's T.I. trying to drop? But what the fuck does that mean? I mean,
I think that shit fall under the shit happens when you party naked umbrella and just move on.
Yeah. You first of all, whoever that is, if you got kids or whatever and shit ain't happening for you, look, you fucked up. You fucked up. You dropped the bag.
I'm curious. Can we remove comments or
no? You know what? Fuck them. No, you let people sit in their own shit. You gotta let people sit in their own shit.
I'm just curious.
That's probably somebody that know him.
Listen,
I hope.
First of all, I don't know who the girl is, or if it's a girl. It gotta be a girl. I don't know. But here's the truth of the matter: is somebody is scorned. And that you know what I mean? This man doesn't seem like he that type of motherfucker. So if you sitting with that shit and you got kids or whatever, and you know what I'm saying, you drop the bag, not him. Maybe if you straighten up your act, he might act right. I don't know.
Hey, who is the weird dude? What he say? He could be a dude too. What the fuck? Oh,
yeah. I don't know. People in the comments. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But let's get back to business. Shit. Let's get back to business. You know, the fuckery is always going to be there. And that's the thing about music too. The fuckery is always going to be there. And so as my co-host, my illustrious co-host was saying, you know, and even you said, you know, it's a vibe, it's this, it's that. But, you know, everybody know how to fake it till they make it.
That's true.
You feel me?
That's true.
And so a motherfucker in your presence will be like, yes, I understand. No, I'm totally with you. All I want to do is write rhymes about, you know, my life and shit. And as soon as they leave the studio, they got a gun and they doing the goofy. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, listen, I have a whole son, and I ain't trying to put him on blast, but the boy doesn't live a fucked up life. Let's be very real. But when he walks out the door, all of a sudden, because he was raised in Chicago, all of a sudden he's a gangster, he's this and he's that. Does he have the credentials? No. You know what I'm saying? Is he built for it? No. Is his dad? Is his deity? Oh yeah, I'm built for it. Fuck you shaking your head for? I've been built for this shit. What you talking about? Anyways, let me can we get back to VINO G, please?
You is the one that's driving down Tangent Lane. Shut your ass up.
See?
So on the creative side of things, what do you look for when you're searching for artists?
It's that vibe, man, and the heart. I look for their heart. They gotta, you know, they gotta have a heart for this shit. You know what I'm saying? This kind of, I mean, you know, being in this industry so long, I can kind of tell and see if they got a heart, you know, the heart for the game. because it's a like you gotta say, it's a treacherous game, man. As we can see in these comments, you know, it's very bad.
No, man.
You know, so,
and this is
I mean, it's hard, man.
It's what I say all the time. I say this to people. You know, if you're gonna get in the music industry, man, you cannot have your emotions on your sleeve. You know what I'm saying? This is for the tough skin only. This is for motherfuckers that understand certain shit. You know, I got people in the comments right now talking about me and saying I'm like making myself look silly. But what is silly? You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. This is a podcast. I'm talking my shit. I'm doing my thing. But this is not about me.
Definitely
this is about
controversial tonight, man. You got VINO.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. We make it right. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. The energy, baby.
Can we
the energy?
Shit.
Hey, listen. Let's take this shit. Hey, let's take this shit to DEFCON fucking 9. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Kanye. Let's go. Anyways, we can get back to it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody in the motherfuckers talking about some shit, but we ain't gonna acknowledge that right now. Let's get back on you. Pause and talk about, you know what I'm saying, what your game plan is within the next few years as far as bringing your record label and yourself and your artists to the forefront. If they're now, don't give up the jams. Just give us a little brush across the top. You know what I'm saying?
Just a sprinkling.
Yeah, I mean, we as y'all know, I mean, if you follow me, you know, we move around. So we definitely don't move around. I got some shit up my sleeve this year. You know what I'm saying? If I can yell out some names, I'll yell them out for you, know, man. I got Telly, my homie on the production, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's who running the production team over here. Him and Flight Ochoa, and you better get out of the way because Flight on bullshit this year. You know what I'm saying? We got GM, we got Fredo, and that's how we going. You know, and I got a sneak one up my sleeve. You know what I'm saying? So
see, he got one up his sleeve. That's what I'm talking about. Now, let me ask you.
That's how we roll. That's the squad.
Because I see you over there shining. And I have to ask.
And I forgot, I don't know, how did I do this? Mario running the motherfucking films, and you know what I'm saying? We got Cal Poggi doing this thing on the interview, status update exclusive. Y'all make sure y'all go follow both of them right now. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Stop that. Because we have a whole section where you tell everybody everything.
Yes, just let them
we got a whole section. And you can have all the time you want for that.
Yeah.
But right now.
So let's talk about your hip hop history. When you were coming into your artistry, who were some of the other artists that inspired you?
Well, I can't wait for this.
Growing up, I mean, in Chicago or just in the whole.
Yeah, I mean,
no, just in your mind.
You want to hit like different points, you know what I'm saying, throughout your journey.
Man,
inspiration.
I listen to Rakim, man. You know, Pac, Big, man. DOS Effects, man.
I had that shit right here. I already have.
You said DOS Effects and Farsight.
Oh, poof. Yeah. That'd be killing me.
I mean, you know that Eminem. I mean, 50 was a great inspiration. I used 50 to as an inspiration to get out that hospital bed, man. You know, I saw him what he went through, and I kind of used that as towards me. And I, you know, those are just a little window of people, you know, that I've listened to.
That's pretty amazing because without getting into your age, a lot of people don't say Rakim. They don't say the groups that you just said. They say things like Trippie Redd or you know what I'm saying, whoever.
Wait. I mean, I listen to a lot of Triple Darkness. I mean,
God damn,
Conflict, Do or Die, Twister.
That's the first on this podcast.
Man, hell yeah, Shauna. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, you going down a road.
The Infamous Syndicate.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Telly again, because Telly
Infamous Syndicate is that joint, man. Yeah. I have a question though. Since you naming all them motherfuckers, how do you feel about Beats by the Pound? Because I have to ask you. Because I'm gonna tell you right now,
Beats by the Pound was hard.
Trash.
But you don't like Beats by the Pound?
Are you serious?
You know.
No. Here's the thing. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this.
If you watch our early episodes, you'll know where that shit came from. You know what I'm saying?
No. Let's talk about it. He said, let's talk about it.
I think I'm officially sick of this shit at this point. We had an episode where we talked about we had a top 5 producers, right? So I chose to put them on my list for their influence and you know what I'm saying, and the impact that they had on the culture at the time, you know what I'm saying, when it was relevant. And this nigga right here, every episode, want to make it seem like I'm out here campaigning for a comeback, and I got on t-shirts. And hey, no disrespect to them, you know what I'm saying, because
they're trash.
They was what they was, and they did what they did.
It was multi-platinum selling.
Man, first of all,
that No Limit era though. I mean, that raised a lot of.
No. See, don't get her all pumped up.
They pulled that.
Don't get the engineer pumped up. And this is why I think her and the engineer fucking.
Hey, you know what? They was under your act. You know what I'm saying? For a minute, they was putting out an album every hour and shit.
Yeah, and that's the problem. If it's not quality, you know, if you throw enough shit on the wall, eventually something's gonna stick.
I mean, that's all semantics. It still don't negate what they did.
I mean, they had some hard joints. You talking Mystic?
You can't erase who they were.
Name 3.
Shout out to Tommy Shepard.
You said name 3.
I said name 3 joints. 3 joints. 3 joints.
3 songs,
sir.
3 beats by the pound songs.
Come on, like you didn't hear me.
I can give you one that you ain't never
heard. Nobody asked you nothing, engineer.
Wait, hold on. You got
No, don't Google. Do not Google.
I just want to point out it's delicious. It's delicious when I'm right.
I can't do it.
You goddamn right. It's trash.
It's just tasty than a motherfucker.
You only got one. Nah.
I mean, but you're the only person arguing your point. So
what was that mystical joint, man? What was the name?
Nah, see, nobody remember none of that.
Still smoking.
Shit, Still smoking?
No, I don't even know that joint.
Yeah,
everybody knows that fucking song.
I don't know that shit.
You're making yourself look retarded. Excuse me for using the R word.
I don't. Fuck it. Then I'm retarded, and I'm not going to refuse to use the R word. Anyways, let's get back to VINO G, because I already. If this was
now you want to get back to VINO G,
bro. Engineer, and see, this is why I think it's fucking
right.
But anyways, let's get back to the fucking interview. See, this is why you don't hire niggas to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even hire the engineer, and I asked her.
Yeah, but I'm here.
Is delicious.
All right. Can we get back to VINO G?
Okay, so let's talk about Mash Gang, because Mash Gang Chapo in the comments talk about collaborations and all kind of shit.
I mean, that's the label. Man.
Yeah, what is Mash Gang? What does that mean? Y'all mashing motherfuckers? You mashing pussy? You mashing?
We mashing to the cash. We mashing to our dreams.
That's what I'm talking about.
We gas pedal. You know what I'm saying? I started Mash Gang Records, man. I had a company before that, Crazy 80s Entertainment. I started with a group of other fellas, and I kind of wanted to start, a fresh slate, just all me, my name, just all Vino starting it. You know what I'm saying, and not really nobody else's hands in it. You know what I'm saying. So I got with Telly, and you know what I'm saying. I got with my cousin Flight, and that's what we did. We started Mash Gang Records, man. There it is.
Well, that's what's up. What is there a like I want to say like a vision statement for Mash Gang? Is there like a mantra or a motto for a Mash Gang? Because it can't be just Mash Gang. Like behind closed doors, there has to be like this thing where like a mantra or something, like we out to get it, or like we want all the smoke. I'm saying, because I have one.
What did you say?
No, I'm just saying, like, is there something that I'm saying, like, you the boss, right? Is there one particular thing that you say, like, that either they repeat or they, your team either repeat or know as a mantra?
We mash. I mean, we mash. That's what it is. You hit it. You hit a record. You hit a chance in there, man. You hit a stamp.
All right.
You know what I'm
Word is
that's what we say. You know, that's what we do, man. We don't, you know, we don't do all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? We keep it, we keep it 100, man, and it's just out there, man. Straight up.
I got to ask you something because, and this is like, I'm putting it out there. This was like between me and you because I was like, I hit you up and I said, yo, send me a picture, you know, for the flyer or whatever. I didn't know what I was going to do, but then I ended up making the flyer. And I sent it with this one particular joint, and I fucks with that. That hook on that fucking joint is that I don't know if it's not a slow jam. It's not. I don't even know what the fuck you would call it. But when I heard the hook, and then like your verses and everything, like I was like, fuck, this is the one. But when I sent it to him with the done video for the flyer for the show, he says. Yeah, that's cool, but can you put my new joint on that joint? I was like,
I mean, we still on the promotion run.
I just got
understandable. That's understandable.
I just spent like an hour making this motherfucker.
Man. I mean, you know, Medina Deluxe is online right now. We just dropped that Christmas.
See what I'm talking about?
On the promotion run. You know,
it definitely is.
Spoken like a true boss. But you know, I did it. But to me, and this is just me and my little music thinking and shit, that particular the first one I made was like the coldest. I did use it though. I did use it though today, and you know, and letting people know to get on the show. But I was just kind of like dumbfounded. I was like, damn, I thought he would like this. I put it in black and white. I did some shit, had him leaning up in the thing. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta make it do what it do.
Man. That nigga said,
I mean, we
nope.
can still, you can throw it at the end of this joint. You know, you can throw it at the end of this joint. You know, throw it at the end of the, you guys put it on YouTube or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Now we got you. Listen, we got you. We
can still use it. You know, I mean, it's still love. I appreciate that you did it.
Yeah.
You know.
You hear how all that jewelry is clanking together?
It is clanking. It is. Yes. Yes.
He is on his real 2 chains right now.
Definitely.
Every move he makes, you hear clank, 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 clank. Let me ask you something, and hopefully, because E40 said this shit in the song, don't go buy a house before you buy a mama house or some shit like that.
Don't go buy chains before you buy a mama house.
Yeah. Have you secured the bag enough where you invested your money in the right way, or are you just out there getting rings and diamonds?
I'm sitting there talking my own right now.
No, I'm just asking, bro.
That's what it's all about.
Hey, because you know this time and age that we're living in, and you know, and I'm not trying to like put you on blast or nothing.
And you know, and that's the thing.
But
like that's something that's not even taught like in the schools, like generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? I met a teacher like last week, and you know that he was telling me like he teaches right over there. What is that? Gary Comer, right off of South Chicago or something, right? And
right.
He was a young brother, you know what I'm saying? And he was telling me, like you know, he just got in school to implicate that in the schools. You know, that's something that's not taught in our school to our youth, so they can know to have money for their future. Just what you're talking right now, the things in investment. But that's not even taught in our schools. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's not taught in our schools a lot. At all.
They're not fostering. They're not fostering creativity and inspiration.
I hate to draw the line, but if you look at you know in other communities, that's being taught in the white communities a lot.
Yeah.
No. First of all, don't be ashamed to cross no lines here.
Yeah.
Because already we put the
truth though. But I got to tell you this. But then we look up and it's you know it's time to run for mayor again, and we got the mayor of the same city. She's back on the thing, acting like you know she understands it's a south side part of the city. When the riots was going on, I don't think she even understood it was a south side part of the city. They took all of the programs out of all the programs are taken away from our kids. The kids have nothing to do. But you want the violence to stop.
Right.
They have nothing to do.
Hey,
clap. On the
Church, fam, church. Right now, I'm gonna let you go on ahead and just say your shit. No, bro. Hold on. Let me just say this.
That's the problem. That's the fucking problem. They asking to fix the South Side, but you don't have a program for these kids. I played basketball as a kid growing up. I didn't have time to get in trouble. You know why? Because I was at fucking practice, then I'm at school, and coach taking us back to practice. I went to Leo, man. I went to Leo. I had a scholarship. We barely had fucking time to even fucking meet females. But they asked for the fucking solution to the South Side. But now that it's time to vote, she's on the TV again.
Yep. And then it's crazy, you know. The teachers are like the extracurricular after school shit. I got, you know, young kids like.
There's barely. I tell you something else. Y'all asked me what I look for in my artists. It was one thing I left out. I look for artists not scared to speak on that shit and point people out like this.
Yeah,
I
that's
see
very important.
Fucked up right now, and this is the problem that they got. People got time to target rappers and see what the fuck they got to say or what word is real because there's no program. There's nothing for nobody to do. No money to make. It's fucked.
True.
It's crazy.
That's
so
one.
Please do me a favor and tag fucking Lightfoot.
What you think about so earlier when the news was on, right? I kind of like glanced at the TV and I realized that it was the mayoral debate, and it's like mad motherfuckers running for mayor, right? And I'm just thinking to myself, like, we've been there before. We had you as the mayor, right? Because low key, I'm thinking about voting for Willie Wilson. Because what the fuck we got to lose?
Let's not get political.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's not get political.
Well, we don't want to get political, but I back her shit. I'm voting for Willie too. Fuck. Willie gave at this point, and gave back.
At this point, we need a motherfucker that's here for the people. For sure.
He is for the people.
For sure. I agree with that shit.
I would agree with if him and Jamal had just gone, you know, combine them both. Because Jamal is our future.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that's the truth.
Wow. My man's really dropping some motherfucking science.
I mean, and it's hand in hand with hip hop and the Chicago music scene because that's one of the outlets, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like he was saying, there's nothing for these kids to do after school unless
they shut the schools down. They done did everything. And I always say this for you know, when you cut creativity out of the school system and everything, you're really fucking the kids.
Yeah, they teach compliance. They teach compliance. And compliance leads to complacency.
And shit, Rob issued this shit, and Lightfoot ran with it. Continuation.
Yep, pretty much.
Wow.
And I mean, I imagine, you know what I'm saying, when you get in office, there's a lot of shit that got to be done, but at the same time, you can't just like turn a blind eye and just be like, all right, fuck it, you know what I'm saying, and not pop out until you need another vote.
And that's what the fuck went on. That's what's going on right now.
That shit crazy as fuck. And I kind of think, well, not kind of. I know that we always talk about on this podcast, like, you know, feeling like we're helping to shed light on people that are changing the narrative. You know what I'm saying? Like bringing something positive to Chicago legacy, because when you go other places and you hear Chicago, the first thing they talk about is the violence and the drill rap. Chirac, all that shit. And it's like, you know, this shit that we're sitting in, at the city that we live in, is fostering this bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but you know, there is a lot to unbundle and unwrap about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And we got to keep focus here right now. We got to keep focused on who we talking to. You know what I'm saying? I know my man's has a lot planning and this is why my next question, I think, adds to that conversation is can you see yourself at any point in time in the future running for office?
I mean, they target me already on YouTube. Any type of office. I mean, I would enjoy it, man. But I mean, as you can see, I'm a target already.
Facts.
They target me on YouTube just because I'm speaking right now, man. You know what I'm
saying? But you know what?
You know what? If I'm ever put in that position, man, I welcome the seat, man. You know, but you know, right now, man, we definitely got to speak on what got to be done, man. So I'm just
that's facts
right now, man.
My man's heavy is the crown, right? Heavy is the crown, right?
Yeah.
Like you already holding.
You know what? My neck is feeling happy now. Yeah,
but you know what I mean? But you know, our people of melanin, let's just clear the air real quick with that type of shit. We're the most fucking everything to this country it's ever seen. You know what I mean? So let's be really clear about that. So let's clear the air with that, all of that other stuff, all of that political and everything. But heavy is the crown. So if you choose to do it, you understand. You already know you's built for this shit. What's the next hot ass single from VINO G? I'm talking about that hot shit.
To be honest, man, I just finished that Sad Dough, man. That Sad Dough. That shit a motherfucker. That's a joint I got on the deluxe, man, part 2, man. It's about to
say the name of that one again. Say the name of it again.
Sad Dough, man. It's very simple. Sad Dough.
Sad Dough.
Yeah. And that man, what is fucking shit up right now too? So y'all make sure y'all go on YouTube and subscribe to the real VINO G and check out that new joint, man. What, man? And you gonna see that we coming.
VINO,
that belt to ass fucking with him. Shout out to E, man, Mr. 3 for 25.
3 for 25. I already know that nigga. Tell that nigga once again. Somebody, please. Get your goddamn government off that shit. Get your government off your Facebook, niggas.
He don't give a fuck at all.
You know what I'm saying? You can't call yourself 3 for 25 and then have your government. Jesus Christ, my mans.
I mean, well, nobody would have knew it was him.
Nah, shit. I'm not DJ Vlad over here, niggas. Like he doing that shit to himself.
Oh, shit.
Anyways, that shit's funny. My mans, we ain't trying to like end this shit, but I'm finding this interview like crazy as fuck and in a good way. You know what I'm saying? You sitting over here still shining. You know what I mean? You ain't missed a bling since this whole shit started. Let me ask you this. You got all that jewelry. You shining, you doing your thing right now, man. Maybe there's people out there right now that envious, whatever. But why spend your money? There's other rappers out there that don't have no jewelry. But why do you feel the need? Because I think we need to start delving into this shit. Why do rappers feel the need to buy a ton of jewelry? At least
I work for mine, man. I work for mine.
No. We know you work for it.
Yeah, so I feel like I had to reward myself with at the records, man. You know, so that's how I reward myself.
No, I love you for what you just said, because I say it all the time even to my kids. You know what I'm saying? If you work for something, yeah, treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself. You know what I'm saying? I honestly say that to them all the time. Like, don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit. If you feel like you rewarded and you earned it and you did it and it's on your own, do what the fuck you need to do. But with that being said, are you dipping money in the right way, or are you just blowing that shit? Let me ask. First of all, I need to ask VINO G this thing.
I'm investing, man. So
that's great. That's great. But are you in the script clubs throwing money out there like that?
Nah, I don't do it all that.
You say any more?
I don't do a lot of the strip clubs. That wasn't never my thing too much, man.
Yeah, I hear him on that.
I mean, I was always the dude to throw a fucking lockdown in my big ass crib or something, you know.
You turned the volume down on that shit, but
you didn't hear me?
No.
Did you hear me?
Yeah. No.
I was always the dude to kind of throw, like, you know, have a big ass crib and throw a lockdown and that type of shit, you know.
First of all,
gotta try to get me.
I went to the strip club. A bitch would be very happy to get $1 out of me.
Oh, I thought you said that.
No.
I ain't doing all that.
No, a balloon, like a balloon animal out of her pussy or something, because I'm not spending my money. I'm not spending my money like that.
Now that shit right there.
I need some circus shit.
That should be a thing.
Yeah. But that's why I don't do strip clubs. But I had
I mean, see, my little brother, man, be hitting him, man. Shout out to Mario family, man. I mean, so little bro I be having to like, man, I ain't with, because I ain't with throwing my cash and all that, man. Nah, man.
Yeah, man, that's just ridiculous.
I'm a cheap motherfucker, man.
Hey, you gotta be. Hey, listen, a friend of mine said, a lot of times people of color do the goofy, and the goofy is to jump over $1 to get to a penny. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To jump over $1 to get to a penny, man, is like ridiculous thinking. You know what I'm saying? And they going crazy in the comments for you right now, fam. I can't read all of them, man. I thank all of y'all. I'm gonna hit all of y'all back one at a time.
Man, I hope everybody that's on there comment, download the motherfucking deluxe, man. Make sure they all download.
You heard what he said. God damn it, Vino.
Man, every time I get in a microphone, the haters come in, man. It's fucking
fam. We gonna give you a whole.
You know what, man? What you say? We gotta have a thick skin. I'm prepared, man. I know y'all coming. So come on with it.
Yeah, come with it. Yeah, because we don't give a fuck. Like over here.
No,
and that's why we tell every artist and every person that we fuck with on the show, come on now, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like the conversation beforehand. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And it's like, yo, let's go. Man, fuck the haters, fuck the shit. There's people talking.
Hey,
Mash Gang Chapo said he's the real Mr. Krabs. Cheap is hell.
That is fucking hilarious.
But guess what? I will tell you a quick story. I'm living in San Diego. I'm working at a car wash. I just came back from fucking Switzerland, and I dropped the bag. That's a whole nother story. So I had to get a job, and I'm at this car wash, and this guy pulls up in a Mercedes, and I'm like, you want the underbody? You want the fucking rust protector? I'm over here trying to sell the shit to him. That motherfucker said to me, I did not become rich by spending my money frivolously. That stuck with me so crazy. Because when I see people washing their cars when it's raining, when I see people washing their cars in the middle of a snowstorm, because they want to look good. This is money being spent frivolously. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, in our community of us melanated people, it's a thing. Hope to God you ain't frivolously spending money for your whole career. Like, goddamn, because you shining like a motherfucker.
Yeah, well, I have had a career. So you did say the right thing. You got to work.
I'm just saying,
you got to grind, man. So I am working happen if you grind.
Career definitely was the key word.
Yeah, career.
Right.
See?
Yeah, man. So
I mean, a lot of two single
everybody out there, I mean, you can look at me as your inspiration, man. I mean, I never had a handout. I never had no one helped me. You know what I'm saying? So this is all done by me.
Okay, so with that being said, everything being done by you, are you the type of person that is open to like somebody coming in? You know what I mean? Maybe you meet a new producer or a new a person.
And then get a new producer, man, they got to go through Telly, man. Telly got.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, are you open enough to like even if you met somebody on the streets, right?
Like you open up to give the game.
To give the game, talk the game, but and if that person is talking the same to you and you understand them, are you willing to give that person a chance?
Yeah, I network with people. I meet people all the time.
Yeah, facts.
All the time. I meet people.
I mean, we just
and all different facts of life. Shit, when I met DJ Khaled, the same way.
Right.
I mean, he was out there with Shaq.
Let's talk real about like that kind of shit, because going into meeting somebody famous, you got to go into it with a certain mindset. And this is a lesson.
I come from, man. I mean, I was always taught, man, you got an opportunity, man. You don't get two of them. So if I see an opportunity, if I see, like when I saw Khaled, man, you don't get two of those. A chance to get one-on-one with a person like that. You don't get two. Mm-hmm. So I took it.
Okay, Mr. 2 for 3. I guess he changed his name unless he changed it to that, or unless that's his YouTube shit. But I wouldn't even, somebody got to sit down and talk to that man. But, I don't know how but he said he needed to get a feature. Yeah, I need to get a feature on VINO G shit, because guess what? VINO G, he got bars. I got bars.
Hey, let's roll, man. Let's do something. I'm always.
You see, my co-host just wiped her forehead like Jesus Christ.
I ain't said nothing.
She just wiped her forehead.
Why
motherfuckers don't want to have fun?
I'm over here chilling. I ain't saying
it's nothing. A great conversation. We're having great shit with VINO G, Southside motherfucking legend, doing his goddamn thing, shining and blinging. Nope. Doing whatever the fuck he want. His team is in order. We see the shit. Why can't we just okay, let's chill on this one. This particular fucking show, let's have a little fun. He wants to have fun. Or am I wrong?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know, man.
So do you feel your impact on Chicago hip hop? Like, do you feel respected amongst your peers?
No.
No,
I don't feel. I feel. I mean, my peers, yeah, but the city, no. I don't feel like I've been delivering my flowers at all.
But and I'm gonna say this.
But again, this is my city, and that does not that does not take away from me working and continuing this grind to maybe they'll mention me later, but that's not for me, or that's not what I'm even looking or waiting for. The music, it'll catch up, and let's speak on it. But I'm not really waiting for them to, you know what I'm saying? Do that.
Let me ask you this real quick, Vino. Mm-hmm. Chicago, I've lived in New York, LA, Dallas, and I've been doing music for a lot of years. And I'm going to tell you, Chicago is one of the most diverse places on the fucking planet. You don't know what you're getting out here when you fuck with music. And when you fuck with music, there's so many talented motherfuckers out here. There's so much there. I mean, goddamn, it's, what do they call the Midwest? The heartbeat of America, right? Mm-hmm. And Chicago is the heartbeat of hip hop. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it's so hard to be heard, seen, and all of these type of things out here. Do you feel that kind of pressure? Do you feel that kind of thing?
I mean, it's a million people doing music. If I can
get out of my fucking city.
No, well, there's a million people doing music in this city. Well, that's been going on for years. I mean, they come to this city. No one mentions me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or what I'm doing, that it always goes overlooked, but heavily closely looked, but I understand the fact that there's a lot of people in the city doing music, and I understand what I'm up against, so that's really nothing I really don't, I kind of don't even look at it. I just, they'll catch up with it,
Let me ask you, do you have days where you feel like you're defeated, and then days that you feel like you win?
You know what? When I was younger, I went through those stages because you want to make a better way for your family. You want to get a deal and all that stuff. As growing in this, it just became more about the love of it, and I just didn't give a fuck about money anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I didn't let that slate me to say, oh, well, you know what? Damn, I need a deal. I just kind of was like, man, that shit come and it come. If it come, if it not, but hell no, man. I didn't let that stop. It didn't stop me at all. I just said, fuck them. And I just did the VINO shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what got me right here. So.
Yeah. I mean, that's like a real key thing that a lot of people are missing. And this is why, we love interviewing artists like you that are open, that are willing to tell the story. I know I talk a lot of shit and everything, but really at the core element of what we talk about on this show a lot is to getting information and making sure that like people understand the information, get it, and maybe somebody listening that it has the same drive and understanding that you have. They hear this and they don't make the same mistakes, and they become great. Does that make sense?
Right.
Because that's really.
I mean, that's one thing that's good about hip hop. Hip hop, you always supposed to take from artists before you and learn from what they went through to kind of become who you are. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, in the industry, I mean, I took on different faces to become who I am, just to look, to find out I just had to look in the mirror and, I just had to be me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, kids growing up, you're going to go through phases because everybody wants a deal. Everybody wants to be the dude on TV and all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to understand, you got to have a heart for this shit. You know what I'm saying? And you can't let that slate you, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't let that.
Well, you have to have a plan. You have to have a plan, and you have to know how to execute your plan. And you know what I'm saying? And you have to have a solid team behind you. You know what I'm saying?
Those are hard things right there too. I mean,
no, those are extremely hard things.
Yeah, real hard things.
I don't know. VINO looked like she got something to say, bro, but she looked like she ready to either punch me in the mouth or say something prolific. And I'm hoping for the prolific shit because she punched me in the mouth. This shit going up.
I think we'll reach 100. We'll reach 100 subscribers though if that shit happen. I mean, I do it for the culture.
What? You'll punch me in the mouth for the culture?
I mean, shit.
That's not the culture. First of all, let's talk. We are trying to talk to VINO G. Jesus Christ.
Chicago, so it is.
VINO, can you at least pull us back in?
Damn.
Can you pull us back in? Pull us back in, fam. Pull us back in.
I always gotta be the one that's
because I don't know. You want some real nigga shit?
I feel like y'all trying to make me the angry black.
I don't think I don't. Maybe you are an angry black woman.
I'm not angry,
and maybe I'm a fucking disgruntled Latino. You know what I'm saying? But whatever the case may be. Hey, listen. Let's get back to VINO G.
But I want to ask though, because you travel and whatnot. So, would you say that your environment affects you creatively? Like, do you feel like when you're in Chicago,
that's a given.
Like shit's just always cracking, and maybe you might be in Miami or Houston or whatever,
no,
and it's just not the same?
Is just a given.
Well, you know what? Making videos and changing my direction, and like bro said, I had a plan. When I started putting out my records, basically going different states, and I also went to Puerto Rico, so going out of the element. Period. I wanted.
Oh, you went to my land. You went to my land.
Yeah. I wanted to give them something different every time that camera opened up. So I wanted them to be able to say like, "What the fuck is he?" You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I did a lot of work in my city. That's nothing to take away from my city, but I just want to, show the kids, man, you don't need a label or nothing like that to step out, and jump on the plane, and go out to Puerto Rico and shoot 7 videos and come back and show these people something different. You know what I'm saying? Every time that camera come up, you don't know what the fuck where I'm at, but you know what I'm saying? You know where I'm from.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, VINO, let me just say something right now. I love you got that big old school fan over your head right now. We need one of them.
Man.
That's some Caribbean ass big lit.
Let me tell you, man. This where I'm sitting at right now. This is my mom crib. My mom passed, but this is the same room I created my mixtapes in. I was actually creating mixtapes, and I would take one actual cassette tape and another one and record over another one and still dissect beat and rap over Lords of the Underground. And, this is the same fucking room where I conducted those mixtapes at 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Man, give that man some fucking love.
When you was that young, do you remember like thinking about what kind of artist you would be when you were your age now? Or was you just in the moment?
You know, honestly, I just wanted to be great, man. I just wanted to be great. And I knew, like, you know, especially getting shot let me know, like, you know, I had a bigger mission, you know what I'm saying? So God gave me this microphone, so I ain't gonna put it down, man. And that's what it is. God gave me this microphone, so I ain't gonna put it down.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. And the creativity is a motherfucker. See, because a creative mind. This is another thing outside of you know what I'm saying, beats by the pound that I'm still winning on, but that's another story. Which is there's something that I always tell her about artists. You know what I'm saying? And a true artist, the brain works a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you, do you have nights where if you get an idea and you don't have access to equipment or whatever the case may be, you find yourself, once that idea goes, it's like it's nonstop. It fucks with your sleep. It fucks with how you live. It's like, even if it's an idea, because as a creator, you're creating a brand, you're creating music, you're creating shit, you're doing things, and it keeps you up at night.
Yeah. Well, you know, these phones, man. I mean, I'm writing these phones, man, and I'm able to pick up a phone on an airplane and write a song while I'm up in the sky. You know what I'm saying? So
no, but what I'm saying is, like,
I'm able to create it. I'm able to jot it right then. You know what I mean? I can't lose it. So once I start jotting it, it gets to leading and shit.
See,
I fuck around and, you know, I done wrote 2-3 songs. I had to tell myself, damn, I gotta go to work. You know, I gotta move around. You know. Man.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, because artists do artist shit. And this is what one of the things that, like, we always talk about on this show is artists do artist shit. Like, it's not mumble rap, bro. This is not like, this shit took mental fucking capacity.
And that's the thing with that phone, it just keeps me working. I just can't.
See, I love that.
I'm always working. I'm on the plane. Damn, I'm working. I'm trying to go to sleep, but now I gotta work. You know.
Hey, shout out. Shout out to everybody that's a creator, that's an artist, that's a fucking out there doing this shit. Keep doing it. And maybe one day you'll shine like VINO G.
Do you prefer to create the music or perform the music?
Oh, that's a tough one.
What you say?
Creating or performing? Which one?
I do all my own shit. I create.
No, I'm saying, but which one is your favorite?
Which one's your favorite? You love
which is my favorite part? You know what? We got I can't really speak about them, but we got a huge show coming up. So I haven't been able to bless the stage in a little while, but
that was gonna be my next question.
I love the performance. I love to bring it to my fans. I love to see people want
to. He gone. He'll be back.
And shit, so I can bring it to him.
All right.
And that's how we roll, man. Hell yeah.
Man, they going crazy in the comments right now for you. Let me ask you this.
Man, it's gay. Let's go.
Let me ask you, man. They going crazy for you in the comments right now.
Man,
and the thing I want to ask you is, like, do you know these motherfuckers? Some of them you know. I don't know. Maybe you got your
hand, man.
But here's the thing. All love and all hate, it's all good all together. You know what I'm saying?
Is Mash Gang Chapo your artist?
Yeah, that's she with the company. That's Chop.
Oh, you said comedy
with the company.
Oh,
yeah. Okay. Yeah, she talking about bullshit on that.
Yeah. she got bars.
Yeah, she got bars.
Yeah, she had one of her earlier comments was we writers, not rappers. I like that.
Oh man, yeah. She be fucking around. We got to get it together, man. We got to get it together for sure.
What do you mean she be fucking around?
You heard what she wrote. You see that? We writers, not rappers. You saw what she wrote. She hit it down. Go pull it
She
up.
also asked, "Did you mix her shit yet?"
Yeah, see.
Now we ain't gonna.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we touching on everything.
She ain't getting back in the school. It's work, man.
Get your shit together. Don't say, yeah, we all cool and everything. And she over in the comments talking about, is my shit mixed down yet?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, as a boss, do you feel like, you know what I'm saying? Because I understand how the shit feels. You know what I mean? And then there's a feeling of I don't want to let go of certain powers. You know what I'm saying? To people, if I don't know that they're capable of handling that type of shit. Is that a struggle for you right now?
It's a struggle kind of finding people, man. Yeah, that's you got to put your trust into the right people. So yeah, it's a struggle. It's always gonna be that, man. Because you gotta, everybody has to work a position to make the company grow.
Yeah. You can't have too many chiefs and not enough Indians.
That's what they say.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And with that being said, you know what I'm saying? We're working on an hour and 16, but I want to give you at least 15 minutes of telling everybody why they should fuck with you, why they should find you, where they should fucking find your shit. Because anybody that has 41 fucking albums out already, and let's be clear, this last weekend he did 51 fucking songs,
which is fucking bananas.
And that's shit that I don't even know if we put out there. Can we put fucking hands for that shit? God damn. There's not many more. I'm like, this nigga's too popular. This nigga is 100% too popular. But is he serious? Let's see.
That's no bullshit. Should I show the list on here? Can I show the list?
Yeah, no.
Hey, show the list, baby.
That's the list. That's the list of songs. We just knocked them out. That's the list.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
You know?
Let's really. You know what? Fuck it. You know what I'm gonna say.
I thought you said that you was gonna let him tell us.
I gotta just say this.
No, just let him tell us.
Fuck that. No, fuck him.
Let him tell us.
Fuck him right now.
He's gonna say fuck.
I have to say this shit.
Hey, they said it in the comments.
No, bro. I need you to, you know what I'm saying? Cállate la boca. I have to say this. There's no way around this right now. We have to call him.
What you say?
A homie of the show. We have to call you a homie of the show at this point. God damn. There's no way around it. And you know what the homie of the show means?
What does that mean?
Bro, that means you pop in anytime you want. That means you get whatever fucking time you want. You rock heavy. You know what I'm saying? And you're number 12. We got
appreciate the love, man, for sure.
No. The love is very real. Trust me. Every show, any show, that means you in there. First of all, let's get her body language right, because she might not be willing to give you that. Said,
no.
I am chilling.
Here you go.
I don't know why you started fucking
No,
with me.
I'm just saying he can't be homie of the show.
I'm chilling.
It takes you to.
What the fuck you want me to say?
Either he is or he ain't. I already gave him one part. It's 2-part series.
VINO G, you absolutely cannot be a homie of the show. What kind of shit? Shut up.
So you just told him he can't?
Just stop it. Stop talking.
All right.
Shut
you
it.
homie of the show, nigga.
So anyway.
You homie of the show.
As being a new inductee into homie of the show, can you go back to the original question, which was tell the people why they should fuck with you?
This is where we get into it. This is where it is. This is where you get all the time to say she side eyed me. This is where, like I told you, this is where everything. Tell everybody everything, where they can find you, how they can fucking find you. See, she ain't gonna say it like I'm gonna say it, but tell them all how you can everything, and please be very clear. Like we got some stupid people out there, so you gotta sound it out, say it out, and you know what I'm saying. Make sure if it's the underscore, be like underscore. You know what I mean? Just let them know. You know what I'm saying? But kind of like. Because me and my co-host, we gonna fight after the show.
Wow.
Come on, man.
Shit, I can answer the question. Let me answer the question, man. If you're looking for real music, man, you know what I mean? You know where to come get it, man. The real VINO G. You type that in on all platforms, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you go get the Medina Deluxe. That shit's out right now on iTunes, Spotify, Pandora, anywhere you can type in my name. And shit, yeah, if you're in the search of real music, man, you come fuck with us, man. I got a roster, you know what I mean? So it's gonna scroll down like that. So we got variety. So come fuck with us for sure. My city, your city.
No, bro. I think I need you to slow it down a little bit.
You say slow it down.
No. The reason I say that is because maybe look at my co-host is like, oh fuck, here he goes. Because maybe there are a couple of Caucasian people that don't understand the language. And so you have to say it slowly.
I have to say it slowly. Well, at the real VINO G on all platforms.
There you go.
On iTunes, wherever you can type it in, and we there, man. Instagram, Facebook, we on here. We there. All artists looking to drop real shit and looking to do real shit, real moves.
Hey, slow down with the urban.
I have to plug right
there. Say it for the white folks. Say it for the white folks that are there.
Where do you typically?
I'm signed with Mad Gang Records.
Where do you typically get your new talent? Like, do you just like find them walking down the street? Do people email you?
This
like
is people be about him.
People like refer you and shit.
No, I kind of meet people. I bump into them, networking, and it be different ways like that. Yeah, that's how that works.
You had mentioned that you have an upcoming show. Is that like locked down, or you still in the process of putting that together?
We actually locking it down this week, so it just it's gonna be real huge, man. So y'all get ready. All the haters in the comments, man. We had tickets for sale. You know what I'm saying? Come on, fuck. And rest in peace, 40. You already know it's the gang, man.
Oh, I saw that. I didn't know if that was a real thing, so I didn't want to say it. You know what I mean? But yeah, rest up. You know what I'm saying? We mean that shit for real. You know, nobody likes a loss. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. Can I ask you something? Because when you do the show and you doing your shit, Unwrap want to be a part of it. We can be mobile.
I definitely want y'all to
do some live shit with you. Can we do some live shit with your show?
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're 100%
mobile. Yeah, I definitely want y'all in the house. So I send the info and everything through. Y'all can come through, man. Hell yeah. And if y'all can be live there, that's gonna be crazy.
Hey, listen. This is why I fucking put you on the homie of the show. She had a face like this. She wasn't about it.
VINO G,
that's something y'all gotta talk about.
Can you pray for me, please, VINO G?
I'm praying right now. I'm praying. I got you.
Please just pray for me.
I don't see no hands.
I don't see no hands.
Lord have mercy.
See, here's the thing. Let's be very clear. VINO, this has been an amazing interview with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you feel. Maybe we talk too much because I know how my co-host, she won't shut the fuck up. So I know how shit be going. You know what I'm saying? But I hope this has been a great experience because I see.
Sure, man.
Boy, you killing them.
I want to tell everybody on here live, man. You know, everybody get at me, man. You know, I'm in the city for the night, man. We take off tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We finna
wait a minute.
Again, man. Bro. I'm in the city for to the mob, man. Get at me, but I'm out of here, man.
Let's do this. Let's do this one more motherfucking again.
Shout out to Philly too, man. You know what I'm saying? So
let's do this one more again.
I'm around for one day, man. Fuck with me.
Hey, listen. I fucks with you, VINO G, for real. And I'm gonna say this. Let's do this one more again.
Rocky fucking statue and shit. You know?
What's up?
My man's. You tell everybody everything.
You doing a video for Medina there?
The Lux too. You know what I'm saying? So hell yeah. I got the Medina Deluxe.
We can come through. We can come through and show our goofy faces. You know what I'm saying? You know, we fucks with you the long way. You feel me?
I got you, man. I'm gonna keep y'all in tune for sure.
Yeah. But again, tell these goofy motherfuckers.
Again, man. Shout out to find you 25 and an opportunity. And get at me. I am the real motherfucking VINO G.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying? And come fuck with me. And I love the haters, man. We enjoy y'all fuckheads. Gang.
Yeah. So listen. Now I'm gonna end this shit like this. Can I end this shit like this?
Yeah.
No. Today we're gonna do something a little different because VINO G was just a little different today. So we're gonna do a little different. Give us your endo for this, and then I'll give my endo for that. Meaning your end of the conversation, like how you felt it was, and you know what I'm saying, and push back, and then I do my shit. She ain't ready. See, she ain't ready.
You know what?
That's what I love.
VINO G, I really appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, coming through. And again, it's wonderful to have a man of color helping to change the narrative, you know what I'm saying, looking out for these kids, because Chicago is definitely Chicagoing nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's good to see somebody out here doing something positive and showing that it's cool, you know what I'm saying, to wear chains and spend your money, but reward yourself for hard work.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. I also got to say before we end out, man, rest in peace to Deezy, man. I know he's looking down on me. That was another brother, man, I lost. And that's how we coming, man. So I love y'all. I appreciate the time. Appreciate the experience. And anytime y'all have me, man, I'm welcome, man, for sure.
Check this out. Let me end this podcast by saying this. You know, on our show, we never know who we're going to interview. We never know the energy. We never know what the person is really truly about. And it's very refreshing to hear someone from the hood that's been there, done that is doing things to make a change. I'm not saying everybody else don't do that shit. I'm saying about this right here. And it's empowering. You know what I'm saying? It's empowering. I talk a lot of shit. You guys heard me. I talk a lot of shit, but best believe I'm listening. This man is not taking dumbass rappers. He's giving information. Remember what I said about the game to be sold and not told, as opposed to what it should be and what we're taught. We're taught is to be sold and not told. The truth of the matter is, it is to be told and never sold. And so that brings me back to things that he said in our interview about how he works with the community, works with people, understanding that he made mistakes, but he's still right here in the game. But also, too, one of the things he really said that really struck me, because I know this shit. When that motherfucker said he had 41 motherfucking songs on the internet, Apple, Amazon, whatever the fuck you want to call it, he's still working. Multiple songs daily. And if you want to learn something from this shit, if you really want to learn something from this shit, consistency. And we do this shit right here, right now. And I get mad about the shit because consistency is a motherfucker. But my man is so consistent. Listen, I talked to him. I didn't even say this shit. This motherfucker recorded 52 songs over a weekend. Okay? I'm thinking, I told this nigga, I said, what are you, Tupac? Who does that? That's some old school shit, and I love him for it. Can we get a goddamn hand clap? Can we get something? Can we understand the work that this man is actually doing? Can we understand? No, hold on, bro. Let me talk, man. This is my time.
Wrap it up, B.
No, shut up.
Let's go.
Man, this is some real shit. And there's a lot of things to be learned in it. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't listening with your real listening mind, you a dumb motherfucker right now. Can I just say you just dumb motherfucker? Because you stupid as fuck if you didn't understand what has been dropped on you right now. Knowledge. And knowledge always reigns supreme. Let's go. Hey, listen. This has been Unwrapped. Hey, boy. We love you over here.
Love, bro. We love y'all over here, man.
I'm sorry, I got a little overwinded. My co-host don't like me getting overwinded. She don't even understand the shit I be dropping. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I felt that. Felt like I got the flowers right now. Appreciate that, man. For real.
Man, it's real shit. Don't, but it's real shit. It's real shit. Motherfuckers think I'm drunk and obnoxious, but listen, I'm with you. Like right here. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't see me. Hold on me, because I gotta. Yeah, you feel me? I understand shit. I'm a different type of motherfucker, but apparently I had to teach my co-host to be a different motherfucker.
You finna teach me how to cuss your ass out live.
Yeah. All right.